Okay, so I'm going to run through the whole mind, body, energy movements. I'm going to do 9 of the movements that I'm currently following and that I've already released. And then I'm going to do 3-part tapping series. It's going to be 1 minute per each movement with a 5-second transition time. It's going to take us to exactly right around 13 minutes. Okay? First movement, lymphatic hops. Okay, make sure your body is extremely heavy. You're light on your feet, but your upper body, your hands, your shoulders, everything is heavy. It's just dropping straight down to the ground, letting gravity do its work. Okay, bounce however you feel is comfortable for you. If you like going back and forth with left, right, right, left, or you like being on both feet, it's up to you. And then as you get used to the movement, the next phase is going to be incorporating the breath. That's going to be an exaggerated exhale every time you drop to the ground. So it will look like this. Good. Into our next movement. It's going to be the body wave. Okay? It's going to be a 3-part hinge. So your ankles, your knees, and your hips. You're letting that hinges, as those hinges work as like almost like springs, they're allowing your arms to come swinging up. And as your arms swing up, bring your pelvis, your hips a little bit forward. If you want more momentum and increase the intensity, then it's going to bring you up to your toes, which is fine as well. Again, listen to your body. And then as you incorporate the breath, you want the exaggerated exhale. I like going at the top of the movement. So it will look like this. Okay, next movement is going to be the arm swings. Your arms are going to be swinging like a pendulum. Okay? The movement of your arms is coming from the twisting of your hips. On this movement, your arms are extremely heavy. Hands, extremely heavy. Just letting them swing. Then as you're more comfortable with the movement, synchronizing the breath. Okay? Exaggerated exhale with each movement. 1 breath per movement. Good. Now into our trunk twist. Strong stance. Knees bent. Chest slightly over our shoulders. Arms up around our chest. And then we're twisting our trunk. Okay, really focus if you have any type of low back issues on lubricating your spine. So that's what's just going through my mind usually, to kind of loosen up my back. And then as I increase the intensity of the movement, I punch the elbows back more. And then I work my way into the second phase, which is incorporating that breath synchronized with every movement. So it looks like this. Good. Now into our dead arms. Okay, arms are heavy. Upper body relaxed. Okay, the arms are only swinging because our bottom half, where our waist, is just twisting. Okay, we're bringing the hips a little forward, kind of turning into the arms. The impacts that I'm making are up on this shoulder area and back on the kidneys. Okay, and as I get more comfortable with the movement, that's when I start synchronizing the breath. Remember, one breath, exaggerated exhale for every movement. Okay, into our golf swings. Okay, shoulders are swinging. The big difference on this one is I'm okay with your head turning. I like turning with myself here so I get more twist. This is another one that helps really lubricate your spine area. For me, the impacts that I make are under the armpit, area that's always filled with like lymphatic stagnation. And then I start synchronizing the breath. One breath, exaggerated exhale for every movement. Okay, in our marches, thinking about opening your chest up, bringing your knee up, and then impacting your thigh or knee area, wherever feels best for you. Yeah, and remember, everybody's different, so whatever works for you, it's going to work for you. Don't worry, just do it. There's really no right or wrong way to do most things, as long as it's not hurting you. Okay, so second phase, when you're more comfortable with the movement, is synchronizing the breath. So exaggerated exhale every time you make impact. Okay, that's the final of the original 7. Now we're going to have the next 2, ballet squats and horse stance. So ballet squats, feet pigeon down. You're going to be dropping straight down and letting your arms cross on the bottom and cross on the top. Again, no tension in your arms. Your arms should just be kind of flowing like naturally. The one thing that I see people doing that you want to make sure you're not is hinging forward. You don't want to be hinging forward. You want to be dropping not like this, straight down, straight down. So the movement looks like this. Cross. I go right arm, left arm in front. I alternate each time, but you'll get there eventually. And then synchronizing the breath. Horse stance. Okay, start with your feet together. 5 steps out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point your toes forward and then sink down as low as you can go without jeopardizing your posture. Okay, think about pulling your pelvis forward and up and then settle in. Lots of energy generated here. A lot of stored energy, usually around your knees, behind your knees, in your hips, your groin. Just embrace it. This is probably the most difficult of the exercises, but as you practice, you'll be able to progress with it. And I would recommend, if you get comfortable doing 30 seconds, then 45, then a minute. Eventually you'll get to 2 and then 5 and then 10. It's an absolute beautiful way to strengthen your legs with extremely low impact. Okay, now into our tapping series. 3-part tapping, 1 minute each. I'm gonna start here with my hand, work my way. Again, there's no tension in my arm. Okay, my hand here is very loose as well. No tension. Working my way all the way, bicep, tricep, shoulder, around the collarbone area. This is probably like the most stored energy that gets on most people. Like the most problematic area, that in the armpit. Good, work your way all the way down, up in your gorilla chest, and then other side. Again, no tension. Should be very relaxed for this portion. All the way down into your other hand. Good. Okay, now we're going into our lower body. Waist down. I start around my hips, into my glutes, low back. This is the area where I tend to hold the most tension. Again, based on your lifestyle, where you end up storing your energy, is where you should focus on. If you tend to store energy somewhere else, focus on that area. Behind the kneecap, another area where there's tons of stored stagnation from the lymphatic system. And then other leg. Again, you kind of get a secondary training as like for balance. If you do one leg at a time, but that's up to you. Okay, many people's favorite, face tapping. Okay, I start here, forehead, eyebrows. Again, my hands, my fingers, they're extremely relaxed. My eyes are closed. It's almost like light is flashing. Like there's flashing light going on. So it's really probably the movement that you're able to truly connect your body, mind and body out of all of them is here in the face tap. So whether you preference to do this first or at the end or both, do whatever you'd like. Work your way all over your face. Don't be shy. Get your jaw, your mouth, under your nose, ears, behind your ears. In the last 10 seconds, I go usually all over my head. Then what might be the most important part of the practice, I always end, this is a preference, do what you'd like, but I end with gratitude. So many things that I'm grateful for, so I end every practice, every time I'm done the movements, of just that I'm thankful and grateful to be able to do them, be able to move my body. I truly believe that movement is medicine, so try it out, do what works for you. Just so you know, the series that we did was 1 minute of work time with a 5-second transition time, and we did that for 12 rounds, and that ends up being right around 13 minutes of total time. So try it out. The big tip I will say is as you get more comfortable with the movement and truly relaxing your body, you're able to then focus on the synchronizing of your breath with every movement. And that's perfectly fine. If your movements are very slow and just in the beginning or throughout the whole practice, that's fine. Just synchronize your breath with that movement. You don't have to be going at full speed. The goal here is to optimize energy through your mind and body being connected, and that will heighten the awareness so you're able to truly unlock energy that's stored throughout your body. So give it a try.